There we go. Our park up for the night. You've not hit the back, have you?
We've got company.
Company. Right, we're now on the film location tour. And this is where the flying car, which Ron and Harry came in to Hogwarts in. Nick's a little apprehensive about this park up a little bit, aren't you? Welcome to a new vlog. We are in our camper van. If you saw the last vlog, we stayed here in Durham and explored a little bit of Durham city. It was kind of a last minute decision to go to Durham, but it's been raining all day long. So now we are going to pack up and get off to our next park up, which is near Alnwick Castle. Alnwick Castle?
Alnwick.
Alnwick Castle. I always call it Alnwick
Alnwick.
Castle, which is the filming location of quite a number of things actually. What we've watched: Harry Potter's,
Downton Abbey.
Transformers.
Transformers.
I'm not sure which that bit's from, but I have seen all Transformer films.
Blackadder.
Oh well, that's an old one.
And also, it's an exterior shot of the castle from Robin Hood in the episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation, Cupid as well. Didn't know that,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna have to go back and watch that episode. It's just like an outdoor shot of it. It's not. There's none of the crew flew over or anything like that. It's just like an exterior shot.
So we are going there. It's about an hour away from where we are here in Durham. We're going to find a park up. Nick's found a couple of park ups. We'll see which is the most suitable one when we get there. One is free, one is £10 a night. And then we'll stay there for the night. And it's very close to the castle, yeah?
Yep.
So we can go there first thing in the morning.
Yes, hopefully.
So it's the first time we've packed up with our checklist. So this is the checklist that Nick created back in the lodge of everything that we need to do while we are packing up to go to the next site.
Right.
Or home.
Water pump off.
Shall I turn... Oh, it's
Both
off.
off.
They're both off already.
Inverter off. Garage light, we haven't used it. Gas bottle, I'll do that when I lock the back doors. Oven off, we've not used it. Hook up, we don't have it. TV, need to stow that away. Hold on.
I forgot about that. It's a good job we've got this checklist.
This is why we have this checklist, because we would have forgot. So, hold on. Pull it tight. That's TV stowed away. Toilet, that's in there. Stowed away with massive blankets.
Coats and blankets, all things that are drying.
All stowed away.
Because it's been raining all day. Kettle, yeah, need to put
Although we're
that
not going to be
away.
using that again now, so...
Well, what we're going to do with for a cup of tea?
Well, we can do it, but I've just looked in the logs. We had 6 low voltage warnings because it's drawing too much power.
Yes, if you saw our last vlog, we can't use that on any more trips.
Max air is off. Hookup cable, away, chocks away, or not chocks away. I put chocks,
away.
not chocks. It's leveling ramps. Plant.
Oh yeah, need to put that up there.
This is exactly why we need this. The diffuser. That's not on the list. Hold on. That can go in there like that. Diffuse. Oh, it is on the list actually. Seats. They're fine as they are. Cushions. They're not going to matter. We'll move this to this side. Because if we have to jar forward, it all pushes up to the door. So shoes are in there, seats. Fresh water, don't need to drop it. Grey water, don't need to drop it. Toilets, don't need to drop it. Rubbish, we haven't got any. We're ready to go.
Perfect. So I've just called the guy to let us out of the motorhome section.
The best feature of this, it keeps you secure on it.
Yeah, I've quite enjoyed that. Actually. I would have stayed here another night had we not. If the weather had been alright, we were just sort of like chilling around, and we'd have been out in Durham longer today. But because of the weather, we're just moving on. The guy is coming there, and that is where we stayed over there. I'm not sure you can see him because it's focusing on the rain. So yeah, not a bad park up.
Top of a parking garage, looking down at the street lights. Countdown.
Quick tip: if you don't have DAB radio but you have Android Auto, if you install the Absolute Radio app onto your phone, which will then work on Android Auto, you can use the Absolute Radio app to get Android Radio Country, which is what we listen to. So we don't need a DAB dongle or anything, we just listen to it
We're going to buy one as well,
yeah, we just listen to it through the app.
It means we can listen to it when we're in another country now.
Oh yeah.
Waste the day like we've got forever. Hey.
1 minute
200
away.
yards. Your destination will be on the left.
200 yards, and there's a what's it called? Wild Crest Parks holiday park there, which looks quite nice. And
oh yeah, I remember seeing this on Google
is this
Maps.
it?
This is it. We've got the entire area to ourselves.
Destination is on the
We're on
left.
it. Do you want to reverse in?
yeah, then we've got that as a nice scenery at the back.
Right, let me swing around this way. It always unnerves me. It unnerves me when we're on his own, do you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
there's nobody else here. It's like, are we doing something wrong here or what?
Well, no, it's on Park for Nights. There we go. Our park up for the night. Close-ish to the A1, so we can hear some traffic as well, so it's not completely silent. Nice little thing on the back, you know, to look out of the back window. You've not hit the back, have you?
No.
100%?
No.
You've got very close, that's for sure. Oh, there's another car. Are they coming here?
No, they're not coming to stop us.
Right, we're cooking some toast.
Keep it held in.
We're having to hold the button in while we get it fixed through Thetford warranty. But for now, we can just keep the button in and it keeps it on basically, so it makes toast.
I think it's the thermocouple that's gone.
Yeah, we didn't want to bring a toaster because, well, we've got a grill there, so that, you know, it's less things to bring. But fortunately, this has happened. We're just going to be cheap and easy and have some beans on toast tonight. And I'll show you the view out of the window once I can let go of this.
It's a nice spot we're parked in.
Just hold this a second. So when I sit down here, this is my view. So another camper van I thought was coming earlier. Well, some blue sky. First we've seen today.
You may see camper vans come tonight when they've been out touring.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Although it's getting a bit late.
Somebody came and parked there in a camper van. I thought, oh, we've got somebody else. But they just used that bin there and then went on their way. So it's nice that the blue sky's out because it's been horrible weather today. In the last vlog, if you saw that. Yeah, not bad. So we're just going to have tea and then get set up for night. I'm going to do some editing. And Nick's got to find some clips to put in the last vlog for Harry Potter and stuff like that.
Oh, right, okay.
I wish we'd saved that chocolate cake now for dessert. What we had in the last vlog.
We haven't got any dessert now, have we?
No, we've eaten it. We'll have to have a
We've
skinny
got
one.
we've got some of that yogurt, that Rachel's yogurt. Just gone to get rid of the cooking smells in the van, and squeezed that the wrong way. Had it like that and squeezed it, and it's literally covered me from the chin to the middle of my chest. So now I smell like an air freshener.
Just the ones that we're using at the moment.
This is bloody gorgeous. This is the one that we have in the cab as well for the car scent, which doesn't smell the same as this, even though it's the same smell. But it smells almost like aftershave, that, doesn't it?
I like the blue one. The dragon, something or other.
Where are they? They're not in there.
Oh, I saw them recently.
Where are they?
I don't know.
No, we still haven't found or agreed places to put things. Leigh puts things in one place, I put them in another. So there's stuff all over the van at the minute.
I see them somewhere today. Oh, they're down there.
I can taste it now.
They're down there in that one of them drawers.
Ugh. Right, let me just get it. Hold up.
Just watching a Life with Lisa vlog, catching up. I'm behind on my vlogs at the moment.
Where? Oh, wait a minute. Here we go.
That one's really nice. Something dragon, isn't it? What's it called?
Plum and cedar wood.
Huh?
Oh,
No.
Legend of the Dragon.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's fruity.
Well, I like it, that.
That's really fruity.
And what's the white one?
That one is... I'm going to make me sneeze, wait a minute. Savage Garden.
Bless you.
That one smells like...
They're all from Rituals, these, by the way.
That's the best one.
The orange one.
Second best. Third best. I'm not keen on fruity smells. Just nice.
And look at the weather now outside. After that horrible day we had in Durham, the weather-wise, it's absolutely beautiful outside now.
You want to go for a walk?
I'm can get a few steps in, I suppose.
I mean, we're literally on the
Yeah,
M1.
there's not round, is there? I'm going to do some editing anyway.
There is a pub in the next town called Felton.
That's fine, I'm going to do some editing. I'm just going to open the door, and you can see a nice sunset over there. Whoops. Kind of. If it weren't for those clouds, you'd be able to see it. So nobody else has arrived. So unless somebody comes a little bit later, it looks like we've got this place to ourselves tonight.
We've got company.
Got company, a big HGV lorry.
I bet he stays for the night.
Yeah, maybe. I feel better when there's more people here.
Have they locked door?
Yeah. Right, it's time for bed.
Let me just set the heating.
What are you setting it to?
15.
Hopefully we'll have a nice night's sleep because it's nice and quiet.
Did I turn the inverter off?
No, not yet. Right.
Night.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Good morning, guys. Our neighbour has just gone. Well, he must have got, it's about 8:30 for us. We've had a long sleep in. The sun is shining in the sky. It's relatively bluish. I've just got stuff out to do breakfast. I've just disassembled the bed whilst Lee's still in it. And there we go. And we're just putting some TV on. I think we're going to keep the Breville, you know, because it's rated at 3000 and the inverter is 3000, so it's fine, and it's not popped anything or said it's overload or anything. So I think we'll keep it. Cup of tea? Yeah. So a lot of people do ask us how we get the hot water in the van. So we have a little boiler here, which is gas powered from the gas low system at the back, which we fill up, as you've seen in the vlogs, at a petrol station. So this symbol here means that let me just select it. This symbol here means that we've got heating running at the minute, and it's set to 20 degrees C. The problem is it doesn't tell you what the temperature is in the van, but the max air system does there. So it's 19 degrees. Now we want hot water for a shower. So you push this little button here, move it across to that symbol, and then move it across. And if you put it on eco, it'll just give you lukewarm hot water while the heating's running. If you put it on hot, it'll give you hot water, which takes hours while the heating's running. Or if you put it on boost, it actually heats the water and shuts down the heating system, and then within 20 minutes time we'll have scalding hot water, and then the heating will come back on when it's finished. And if you can actually hear the fans have just shut down for the heating, and you can see that the symbol stopped.
Nice little bit of bacon for breakfast.
Smoky bacon to make the van stink out.
Well, this one making it stink anyway.
Oh yeah, that's probably it actually.
Olive oil with garlic, which we had to get yesterday because I didn't have any normal olive oil.
It gives it a bit of a flavour.
Oh, it's nice when the sun's out, isn't it? I'm not sure it's going to stay.
It's due to rain at 12 for 2 hours.
That's not too bad. Okay, we have a slight problem because we're on an angle. We're not
get out
straight.
and you can film it. Film my ass.
The van's on a slight angle. The shower water isn't. It is reaching it slightly.
Yeah, but it'll stop and it'll puddle in
Yeah.
that area. So we need to pull the van forward and turn it a little bit so it's more level ground.
Stalled it. Right, that should be better, like that. We should have slept like that last night, and we're a bit closer to the bin as well. What a mess it is this morning, at the moment.
It'll be fine when we're
Oh god, it's cold, hurry up and give me
Wait,
rubbish.
shitty bags that came with this.
Bleeding freezing.
Can't get it out.
It looks nicer than it did yesterday. It was sunny this morning, but it's gone now, unfortunately. Well, it's over there slightly, but it's cold.
Run, Forrest, run! Lee's just emptying the bin. Just got our laundry basket out. Just putting our old mucky keks in there. Just waiting for Lee to put his in. We've already made the bed, you would believe it or not. That's just to go back into the shower when it's all cleaned and wiped down. And we're just watching something on YouTube, while we were. And it's very, well, the heat is blowing on my feet, but yet the door's letting all the heat out. It's absolutely freezing. Come on.
Done. Been cleaning.
About 3.5 hours later.
I don't know where all the dust comes from.
I don't know, but it's all going to come back. Right, we're on our way now. We are desperate for water. We're down to about 2 litres. But 40 litres has lasted us 2 days for washing up and showers, so that's not bad.
And we need some more drinking water for teas and stuff like that.
Yeah, so we're going to go to a garage and hopefully we can fill up there.
Right, so our destination today is Alnwick Castle. Is that how you spell it?
No.
Alnwick Castle.
Yep.
We've always called it Alnwick Castle because that's how it's
A
spelled.
lot of people do.
Apparently, the L.
Nick and Nick.
Alnwick Castle.
Yeah.
So that's where we're going. It's
Or
been
Anuk.
in
Anuk,
lots
actually.
of things like Transformers, Downton Abbey, Harry Potter's, and Nick's always fancied going to visit here. So we're only about 10 minutes away. First of all, we're going to a BP garage to hopefully get some water for the showers and some drinking water and some more bread and just some general bits and bats.
Washes everything away, 'cause I don't wanna run anymore. Can we take the road less traveled? We could get lost on the way. We could spend a whole life's chasing.
Right, we're all topped up with water for the shower. Did you fill it up?
Yeah, we've got about 45 to 50 litres now.
That should last us for the rest of the week. And I nipped into the garage and just got a few bits and bats, some more bread and some drinking water and what have you. So if you look at most garages, I think, have just a tap on the back.
Like a hose pipe.
A hose pipe, and we just connected our hose pipe to it and just filled the tank up from there. So that's nice and convenient. And we are only 5 minutes away from Alnwick Castle.
I think this is the town of Alnwick now.
Right, okay. Well, yeah, it says there. There we go. And as you can see, it's spelled Alnwick, but it's actually pronounced Alnwick. Unless we're completely wrong, but that's what we've been listening to people, haven't we?
And the L and the N are not pronounced.
Yeah.
So it's like Alnwick.
On that suit and wore that tie like a noose. Still the world rang out of tune.
Right, we have a tunnel, or a bridge, should I say, that we're going through. We've just had to check the weight. Right, go. The height, should I say. But we're fine.
How do we go through?
Just got to wait for other people. We've got to give way to.
Well, we're 8'9"
others.
and that's 9'3", so we've got like 6-inch free. Bleeding hell, that's not much, is it?
6-inch free. Is that including as
Yeah.
as what do you
Max
call
Air.
it? Yeah, Max Air.
It's floor to Max
Right,
Air.
go.
Watch us rip it off.
Here we go. Ooh, and we're through. Looks like a little town centre here of Alnwick.
And the castle, from what I can see on Google Maps, just appears.
It's only 2 minutes away,
Yeah.
according to Sat Nav. So must be just around this corner.
I hope they've got plenty of parking spaces for camper vans to park up. But I'm sure people in motorhomes have visited before as well.
You're going right here. So apparently it's just around this bend.
I can't see that.
You programmed to Alnwick Castle?
Yep.
Have arrived.
They've arrived! Oh yeah. Oh,
Eh?
yeah, it looks
This
like
it?
we're here.
Where do we park?
Open daily, 10 till 5, yeah. Right, I've got to find somewhere to park now. Right, so if you come to the castle, set your sat nav to Alnwick Gardens. Alnwick Castle and Gardens car park. That's where we've gone wrong. It's another 4 minutes to the car park. It's all a big loop around the
I
castle.
think he's going to loop us back into the city.
Park outside. There is a street there, but it looks like you could get here early because it was full and there was like camper vans and all sorts parked up.
Just sink in the ocean air.
Right, here we go. Alnwick Garden car park, £3.50 all day car parking. Oh, there's a camper van there. Oh, he's in the coach parking.
Well,
Cars only, so I guess you go. It says coach. No, well, no, I'd go there.
right.
There's 2 camper vans in here, so
Need to go the other way then. Wait a minute.
I wonder if you can stay here overnight.
Doubt it.
Right, here we are parked up with the other motorhomes and 1 coach. So that was just £3.50 all day for the motorhome, the same as cars, and we just paid on card with the guy at the barrier. Right, so it's a little bit of a walk from the car park, which is absolutely fine. There's like a kiddie sort of like wooden village around there. The castle is this way. It's open until 5 p.m. You get 10% off if you book online, which Nick is about to do now. There's a little cafe here if you want a coffee stop first of all. As we've got here early, we're going to start the day with a coffee at the Alnwick Castle bakery. Woo! Americano with milk and a Bakewell.
Look how moist that looks.
Yeah, that's
glazed.
very nice. That'll keep us going for the rest of the day.
I think she might have made caffeinated.
Little bit of history about the place here, of the garden. And they've even got a Forbidden Garden Adventure Golf here, so there's lots to do. Even if you don't want to go and see the castle, there's loads of gardens and things that you can do. I wonder what this is, or was.
Maybe it's from Willow.
Yeah, like a little hobbit hut. So if you're a fan of Downton Abbey, you'll know that Bertie Pelham becomes the Marquis of Hexham and gets to live here with his mother, and then he marries Lady Edith, who moves in here as well.
But this is known as Brancaster Castle in Downton.
In Downton, yeah.
Right, so some of the movie locations that we're going to show you today. First of all, very famous scene from Harry Potter where they learn to ride the broomsticks for the very first time. We're also going to show you, if we can get across the other side of whether that river is to the right there, where they actually had a shot from the Next Generation episode, Cupid. We're also going to sort of reenact some of the scenes from Downton Abbey, and
Reenact?
Yeah, well, we're going to walk along the same places and kind of overlay the footage if we can. What else was filmed here?
Transformers, but I don't know what.
Blackadder.
Yeah.
Blackadder as well.
Right, we're going to try and get on this Alnwick on location film location tour.
Right.
It starts in 5 minutes.
We need to get to the inner bailey, whatever that is.
Right, we're now on the film location tour. So this was the entrance to Hogwarts in the first film. Harry and Hermione and Ron come out there and go down there to Hagrid's hut. So all sorts were filmed here. If you've seen Transformers the last night, there was a big battle on that garden there with Mark Wahlberg in it.
They actually filmed it in October, and they actually artificially put 5,000 silk daffodils in because it was out of season when they filmed it.
Because the director,
in the movie.
Michael Bay, loved the daffodils. Downton Abbey, a couple of cars drive up here into the archway.
2014 Christmas special, I think it was, when they approached. There's actually a scene inside as well where the cars go round the stone circle. We'll show you that when we get inside. Right, so the bit behind me is actually in Blackadder, but these two arches on here and here, if you want to just turn the camera around, if you remember the scene from Harry Potter where Hagrid drags the Christmas tree in the Philosopher's... Is it Philosopher's Stone? I think it's Philosopher's Stone.
One or two.
He drags it from that arch to that arch, and the snow on the ground was actually the middle of summer, and it was like a papier-mâché pulp. And the guide said that when they were trying to clean it up, the wind came in and circled around this entire area, lifted it up, blew it over the whole village outside Alnwick village, and everybody's chimneys were covered in fake snow.
And this is where the flying car, which Ron and Harry came in to Hogwarts in, and crashed into the Whomping Willow tree, which was just there.
Right, so if you remember the Christmas special of Downton, like I said, through the arch, the vintage cars come through here and they drive. There's actually a drone shot looking down. The car's driving through the entrance and then back round again. And also, this is where Ron is taking the mickey out of Hermione in Philosopher's Stone, where he's saying, "It's Leviosa," and he was saying something about it, and she pushes past him and then runs through the arch at the end.
She starts crying and she runs through there. So this is where they do the broomstick training in Harry Potter.
Just here.
And you can actually do it if you've got kids or, I suppose, adult. They're doing broomstick training over there.
And if you remember from the scene, Neville basically falls from the top of that thing and falls through like a basket at the bottom there.
By sticking their hand out, saying a very difficult to remember incantation, up, very difficult to remember. So just like before.
Right, so also as well, we've just finished the tour now, so we can talk kind of freely. We were just doing updates between the scenes. So afterwards, when Neville falls off the building, Madame Pooch, or Hooch, or whatever she's called, she takes him away to the hospital wing, and then Malfoy takes his Remembrall and throws it, and Harry chases after him. And then he ends up doing like a double turn in front of a window, which is Professor McGonagall's window.
Which
now, we all
thinks is up there.
that top one up there, which was actually filmed at Durham Cathedral, where we were in the last vlog. And what else did she say? Oh, and then when Wood was teaching him how to catch the golden snitch, it was actually filmed on the grass just there.
Yeah.
And then when Harry bats the bludger, whatever it was, it goes over the top of that, and then flies around and then comes back again.
Yeah, and when it comes back down and he's wrestling with it on the floor, it's just over there.
Yeah.
So we're going to go inside to the staterooms now because
You
it's
want to do the
freezing.
broomsticks?
No, let's go do the staterooms now. It's freezing and,
Right, come on
and wet.
Right, the rain has started coming down pretty fast, so we're going to go inside the castle, which is actually really small. It's this building just here, and then inside we're going to see some of the scenes from Downton, including the big banquet scene where at the end of the 2014 Christmas episode, where they go and have dinner at the what is called Brancaster Castle in there, but it's actually in here. So as we said earlier, on Downton, this is where they drive up in the cars and they go through the arch, and then they drive around the stone circle, and then they go through the entrance, which is what we're going to do now. So before we go inside, I just wanted to show you this scene here. So in the Robin Hood Prince of Thieves, there's actually a window there, which was actually filmed in the south of France, and somebody got pushed out and dropped onto this floor here. I've never seen it.
I don't think.
Me neither.
Right, we're just trying to find the shot from Star Trek The Next Generation and from Downton. It's a bit muddy here. Ugh.
Right, until yesterday, I never knew this, and I've seen Star Trek The Next Generation for 30 years, and I've watched this episode hundreds of times, but I never knew that the backdrop when Q meets Picard in Sherwood Forest and tells him to come and rescue Maid Marian at wherever the castle is, that Alnwick is the castle, and they actually did a scene, which we'll put on the screen now, and if you see the tree behind me there, and them two, you can see in the shot as it pans to the right, and you can see the castle in the background. So there's another famous scene that was the similar shot to Star Trek The Next Generation, and it was in the 2014 episode of the Downton Christmas special. I think it was the 2014 or maybe the 2015 Christmas special, because both Christmas specials were filmed here, and as we said before, in this TV series it was called Brancaster Castle, but there was a shot walking on the side of that river on the other side where Mary, Edith, and I think
Lady Mary,
Mary's
Edith,
new bloke,
Branson.
they were walking in the summer, and you can see the castle in the background. So in this area at the back near the courtyard where the cafes are, there's something called Dragon's Crest, which is an interactive 8-minute thing with lots of loud noises, as you can hear right now. And then just to our left here, there's like a court jester. You can actually get dressed up in medieval gear and then go around to the different sort of booths. They do like parchment drawing, making different things. There's like a little cafe and some picnic benches in the middle. I want to go over the bridge. Bloody hell. Easy. It's like a hall of mirrors. It's hard to work out which way. Which is it this way? No, not that way. This way. Oh, it's a dead end. I don't like this. It's disorienting me. That's a mirror. Oh, we're free now. It looks like we're in the Forbidden Forest. It's a bit like the dragon in Disneyland Paris. Apart from it's not moving. Oh, I was right, it does. Is it going to puff out some smoke? No. And then that's it. So if you spend your time in there, you'll probably spend about 8 minutes, but we did it in about 4 or 5. And then that's where you can get dressed up over there, as we said. And then you can have food in the cafe in the corner, and there's some picnic tables. It's just like a bit of a medieval thing for kids, isn't it? But they have adult costumes. You can dress up as a princess or a knight. Do you fancy doing that?
I do that on a weekends anyway.
Well, right, so we went into the staterooms, but they said when you went in that you're not allowed to film in there. So ITV was the first time ever that a TV show has been allowed to film inside, and it featured all the rooms inside from Downton Abbey. We were in our element in there, and there's a lot of scenes, especially one particular one in the dining room when they had dinner. Well, there's 2 scenes in there that was filmed in there. One from one of the Christmas specials where Lord Sinderby has an argument with his butler in there, and there's another one where Bertie Pelham's mum announces the marriage of Lady Edith and Bertie Pelham, who lives in Brancaster Castle. And then there's also there's a seating room where again, in both Christmas episodes, there was one scene where Lord Cinderby's mistress turns up and he sits in the corner all dazed and startled, and then there's another one where it's where Bertie Pelham's mum first met the Countess and the Earl of Grantham in that room when they first turned up at Brancaster
the library.
Castle. Yeah, right. So to give you a couple of facts on Alnwick Castle. We always look up facts before we go places to find out a lot of historical things and more to check out filming locations. So this is what we found out. It was constructed in 1096. It's been the home of the Percy family for over 700 years. They took it over in 1309.
And they still live here now.
They're still living here now. We're only 30 kilometres from the Scottish border. Never knew that. The Percy family returned to the castle after it was left empty for a while in 1750 and have lived in it ever since, over 300 years. The date of the Percy family was elevated to dukes by King George III. There are 14,000 books in the library. 112 of the staff on site and family actually went and fought in the First World War. The Queen's last official visit was in 2011, and when we were inside as well in the staterooms, you actually saw an invitation to what was it?
The King's coronation.
Yeah,
They had their tickets where they went.
King Charles and Camilla's invitation. They got it in a glass cabinet. And 2 Harry Potter films have been filmed here. 12 numbers of dukes have been resident at the Northumberland Castle, Alnwick Castle. The 12th being the current one, Ralph
And Jane, I think
Ralph and Jane Percy. And 41 movies and TV shows have also been featured here. So it's basically recognisable in a lot of their different areas. But as I said, ITV is the first time that they allowed Downton Abbey, the first time that they allowed a TV crew to actually film inside.
So on his way out of the castle, there's another look at the gardens just across from the castle, which the director of Transformers The Last Night, he loved the look of the daffodils, apparently, but when he came back to film it, it was October, so all the daffodils had gone, so he got the film crew to make 5,000, I think it was, silk daffodils, so that it would look the same, just for a 6-second shot.
So when they filmed Transformers here as well, it was actually supposed to be a retirement home for Transformers with dementia and things like that, and that was what this castle was featuring in the I think it's the 5th Transformers film.
So we're just having a quick look around the pantry and gift shop before we head out down to town. It's quite a large place. There's lots of different cafes all over the place. There's a cafe where we went in this morning. There's one back in the castle.
Gallery?
Yeah, art gallery down there. There's a castle. There's a cafe through there in the gardens as well. So there's plenty of places to eat.
This is a good day out. And when you buy an adult ticket here as well, you get an annual pass. You can come back anytime within 12 months.
And then if you're over 55, there's a relaxing space here to make new friends.
Do some jigsaws, have a cup of tea.
Yeah, you'll have to come back in 5 years,
years.
Nick. 4 years, yeah. Love that gate. Not made of thistle. So this is the way to the town then, yeah?
You can get this way through the courtyard at the back of the castle, because the castle's just to there. And then where we pulled up, where we came into the car park, if you carry on going, that'll take you into town as well. There's like a big circular that goes around.
Yeah, so it's good that you can just pay $3.50 for the car park,
yeah,
and then just spend all day in the town and at the castle and what have you.
You would think the castle would be in like massive grounds of its own, but it's literally on the edge of town.
The gardens are very big though, which we've not gone into.
The gardens are massive, yeah. But I think you need it's ticketed separately there. I don't think you get that included in our pass. But it's raining, so if we did, we'll come back another day.
Yeah. So the town is literally just outside the castle. It's taken us like 2 minutes to get to the town, and we're just gonna have a little look around, see what there is.
What we may do if we can't find anything is maybe get in the van and head down towards Beamish, which is where we're going tomorrow. See if we can find maybe a farm shop and get something for tea tonight, and find a nice park up.
Yeah. So there's nice little cafes and galleries and bookshops. What?
The original cafe?
The Origami Cafe.
I've got glasses all over my lap.
It says Origami.
You want to try there? Looks full.
Yeah, it does actually.
It's the only cafe we've seen for like 100 miles.
Let's keep going. Just tried to get in a cafe called the Strawberry Lounge, but it's full. Yeah, everywhere's full. Right, we're setting off from the car park and we are just going to head down to Beamish Way because we're going to go to the Beamish Village tomorrow. We're just going to call in a gas station just to top up the gas. It's got a couple of days left, but there's one close by, so we're just going to keep it topped up where we can. And Nick has already looked for a park up and found one tonight. But we're going to look for maybe a farm shop or something on the way down, hopefully, and maybe just get some food. I've got some eggs and stuff from this morning. Just maybe get a little bit of cheese or something to go with them.
Always and only. Let's lay out in the yard like we're in Central Park.
Right, so this is the Esso that we're putting for the gas, and coincidentally and conveniently there's a Morehouse farm shop just down there, so we'll go and have a look at that as well. So
where's LPG?
LPG is...
It said the middle on the internet.
In 150 yards,
Where?
turn left onto Great North Road.
Where?
There.
Oh yeah.
What do you do, right, if you're on your own?
Somebody's asked that.
How do you come and press this if you're on your own to fill it up?
Like that.
Oh, like that. Right, okay. Can we press the mouse and do something inside? 99.9 pence per litre again. Here we go. £2.73, £2.74. Watch out for this. So if you're wondering why we keep topping that up, it's just because we're using it on a night. On an evening it does get chilly. Obviously we're still in April, so it gets chilly on an evening.
It's in freezing last night it was.
Yeah, so I kept waking up and like putting it up, and so did Nick, and then Nick kept putting it down, and when it was one of those evenings where it got a bit warm, so we put it down, then the other one walk up, and don't forget to go to that farm shop, other one walk up, put it back
Left
up.
onto Great North.
So we're just keeping it topped up whenever we see a gas place. Farm shop and coffee shop with a very small car park.
Very small. I'll have to
Go
I'll get to
up.
far end.
Yeah. Yeah, just go up there somewhere.
Can't, that's next door. I'll just park in here.
Yeah. We've had to take up 2 spaces, unfortunately, because the spaces are a little bit small.
Oh well, we're in.
This looks a very small farm shop and a cafe as well, blimey.
Got a cafe.
But it said so, coffee shop and a cafe. Ooh, we're getting a cheese scone for after his tea tonight. And I had a cheese scone in a long time. Get that one there because it looks very cheesy. Just getting some olives as well. Almond stuffed olives, I've never had them before. You can see the almonds in them though.
Well, you can see. I don't know. You'll get them mixed up with the garlic ones.
Well, got enough there.
There.
We got
They're
some.
right aniseedy and tangy and all.
Ugh, I don't like aniseed, but I'm going to try it because I do like licorice. So we've got a few bits and bats in there. I'll show you when we get to our next park up, which Nick is going to put into the sat nav now.
So, our park up is that one there.
Yeah.
So you click the little button there, choose how you want to navigate. In fact, what we'll do, we'll use Waze.
I'm right where I belong. I'm already home. I'm already home.
Right, this is our view out of the side door at the moment. Nick's just making a cup of tea. Nick's a little apprehensive about this park up a little bit, aren't you?
I think it's so close to like Melbourne. There's a roundabout just there. We came down this road. There's a roundabout just there, and it's literally off a roundabout.
A 5-minute walk to the Beamish Museum, and I'll just go and show you around. So,
In my head,
yeah.
I think in my head, I expected it to be countryside.
Well, I know you
If
mean.
somebody else turned up in a camper van, I would feel better.
Well, they might do.
It might be a visit.
So this is the side view. This is the back view. Obviously, they had lots of rain here. There's some picnic benches, and some daffodils. So quite nice. But I think the reason Nick's feeling a bit weird about it is because it's just it's a car park, and obviously we've been in laybys and things so far. And here's just a car park. Another van's come, a Royal Mail. We don't have any posts to send, but we'll just see how it goes. There's a bin there, so we can get rid of litter. There's a walk there. Obviously, I'm not going to go on it because it looks absolutely boggy as heck. So, but There's a walk on there, so we'll see how it goes. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, me.
Oh, man, just
Have you got out to post? Right, Nick's made a cup of tea. We're just going to watch the. Is that it?
That's what we walked in. It went round that circle.
Well,
That's the room we're in. They
in
changed the
that room
colours.
today, yeah. We'd want on that
Train.
So we got a cheese scone from that farm shop, and I'm just going to cut it in half now.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, go on. Can't do it really one-handed.
What's the Royal Mail guy doing? He's having his dinner.
Oh, that smells good. Smell that.
Yeah.
So we're going to have that with a cup of tea. Watch this episode of Downton where we've just seen all the locations. If you've never seen Downton, it is on Amazon Prime. If you've got Amazon Prime, definitely recommend it. We absolutely love it. So let's. What have we not got a carving knife?
There was a black handle.
Got it. Right, we've been here for an hour or two. I've just been editing today's vlog, and one of the things that we've said that we need is a toaster because it's a pain in the ass. Even if that grill was working,
It takes ages. Then you've got to turn it
yeah.
over.
So we're going to get a toaster, and there's a Argos very close by. So we're going to go and drive to the Argos. So we've got to just pack everything back up again, stow everything away, and go to an Argos. And hopefully we
I've got my collection code. We can go now.
hopefully we won't lose our space in this car park because I like it because we've got right on the end, so we've got that view of the woods and stuff at the side. So
Right, dogging spot this.
Nick's just gonna stow everything away and then we'll get off. This park actually gets 5 out of 5, I think it is, on Park for Nights. So we look on Park for Nights for wherever we want to go, and
We've already done it twice. It's not that we're experts at it.
well, actually we've done it 3 times. In fact, 5 times actually.
This is his 5th night,
Yeah,
actually.
it's-
Doing wild camping, which is actually
Well, not all wild camp because we went on some campsites.
one night.
We went on one campsite, so we've done Park for Nights 5 times. It's a great app. Everybody that has a camper van or motorhome in the UK, is it a UK app or a worldwide app? I don't know.
Don't know. I
Everybody,
think it's in France as well.
everybody knows about Park for Nights. Everybody uses that. So we just go on there, look at the location, see which ones gets the best reviews, and then go
There's
to
a
it.
pub within 2 minutes walk of here as well, which is why particularly I chose this.
We might go there.
We are going there, definitely.
For
a drink tonight.
We have got some food. I'm not even hungry at the slightest, but we can test that toaster when we've got it because I've got some eggs. So we
That's
can
the
have
supper.
eggs on toast. Right, we've got the toaster, and we had a little boo-boo. We forgot to follow our checklist when we were packing away. So Nick did the TV, and we put a few bits and bats away, but we forgot to follow it to the letter, didn't we? And as we were pulling into the car park in Sainsbury's, we heard a clunk. Wasn't a big clunk, fortunately. It was Nick's diffuser that fell off.
And the plant. The bottle of disinfectant.
And a bottle of disinfectant that fell out of the cupboard. So we quickly stopped and got into the back. So
Can't find any oil though, so I don't know what it spilled.
no, I think the diffuser dried up, thankfully. So there's no spillages, and we put everything away and put everything
the
back.
roundabout
We've
onto
left
Western
the
Highway.
plant on the windowsill. It's just flown off and out of the pot. Thankfully, no damage. But it's just one of those things you've got to have that
Religiously
checklist
follow.
and religiously follow it, yeah, which we didn't then. But we have got the toaster, so we'll have a look at it when we get back. Right, before we get back to the park up, we're just going to go in this pub, the Shepherd and Shepherdess.
Literally, the park up is walking distance, and
Yeah.
the entrance to the Beamish Museum is about 100
Just
yards.
there, and then the car park's there where we're going to park up, and the museum's just there. So we decided we were going to have just a drink, but we decided to have a peruse of the menu.
She put it in front of us and we couldn't say no.
So I'm going for a warm chicken and bacon salad, and Nick's going for a quiche, chips and veg.
And I've got a real Guinness tonight.
Just had the biggest salad I've ever had in my life. I went for a salad to be a little bit healthy, and it came with huge bits of meat on it. It was very nice though, I've got to say.
Be thankful you didn't get mixed grill.
They were massive.
It was the size of a car tyre, full of meat, about 6 inch high and about 18 inch wide.
The guys on the next table got it, and it was huge. So a nice place to go. That if you like really big. It's windy portions.
Windy portions?
No, it's windy, but to finish my sentence, if you like big portions. So here is the toaster that we got.
It was £14 from Argos. You get 5 out of 5 reviews, and it's perfect for the van. It's only 850 watts. It matches everything. We'll put that in the bin outside.
Well, I'd test it first if I were you.
Yeah, well, I'm going to do, obviously. But this park up has got picnic area and bins, which is great for disposing of our rubbish.
bigger than I thought it was going to be.
You wanted the bigger one. Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Now
discoloured? Oh, it's just.
we would have been having scrambled eggs on toast now to test it.
But you're glad we're not.
But Nick wanted to eat in the pub, and now I'm a little bit stuffed.
You were wishing you were parked in the other pub, didn't you? Right, toaster successfully works. I've just tested it. 1,150 watt, about a third of the capacity of the inverter. We've decided we're going to keep the Breville as well. Even though it's at the maximum rating of the inverter, it gives us a low wattage, a low voltage sound, but it's still within limits and has made cups of tea for the last 3 or 4 days. So we just need to clean all the dust off it, and then we're going to use that. But we've now got a toaster because the grill is pretty crap, to be honest.
Even when we get it fixed, it will still be a bit.
It'll only be used for melting cheese on toast and things like that. But having a toaster is a lot easier, because if you do it on the grill, you've got to turn it over once it's done on one side, and it's using gas. So we're going to give you a summary now of what we think so far of the trips and van life. We've discovered that water, gas and electric are now become very conscious in his mind, and they're like gold. So everything we do in the morning is like turn that light off, because it's using power. Gas is, I'm turning the heating down, even though the gas is as cheap as chips. I mean, we've used £2.72 for 2 days use, and that's for heating for 2 nights, 2 lots of hot water, and that's it, isn't it? So that's cost about £1.30, £1.35, something like that, per day to run 2 showers and hot water to do the washing up with. And water, we're probably using around 15 to 20 litres a day. We put another 40 litres in yesterday, this morning. That's going to last us 2 days until we get home easily. And the shower head that I bought from Poland is definitely making a difference.
From eBay, was it?
No, I bought it from a company in Poland. It's basically a water saving. What are you doing?
I hit my head.
It's a water saving shower head, which works fine. We've also turned the pressure down on these stop taps as well, so it reduces the water flow going into the pipes.
When we filled up with water today, I said to Nick afterwards, I feel better now. We're back
fully
of
fueled,
water, full of the gas that we put in. So it's like it's a reset. When you fill back up, it's like But yeah,
you can rest easy.
It makes you think of everything. When I'm in the shower, I just put it on for a bit, then turn it off,
Yep.
then I lather up,
and I do that.
Then I put it back on and rinse off.
But it is a nice shower. It's a very warm shower, and obviously you can't sit there until like for hours and hours like you can do in the lodge, or you can do in a house where you've just got unlimited amounts of hot water and it just runs and runs.
You have to think about everything that you just take for granted.
That's
like
what it does. Yeah.
Like, a lot of people have been saying like on some previous trips, like the first thing we look at is Wi-Fi. They're like, why are you supposed to be off grid and enjoying life? But we have to.
We work offline.
Yeah, we work online.
Yeah.
So like for the vlogs, I've been uploading a vlog today on my phone. I put it onto my phone, and I've been using like 4G and 5G where I can. So if we get to a park up that's got like absolutely zero signal, it can't work.
We've got the Park for Night premium app, which tells you. You can leave reviews and things like that, but it also tells you what the mobile signal's like in a park up location, so we can put filters on it and say we want 4G or 5G. This one is actually the best speed we've had so far. We're getting about 25 meg by 14, did you say?
And we do love to watch TV as well, so we can't watch TV. We may put some films on a USB dongle, so if we're getting into places with no Wi-Fi, then we can just continue watching.
I wonder if the Amazon Prime on the TV will download to the dongle on the TV. So we can download it on the Lodge Drive, but then watch it offline. We'll have to try that when we get back. So one of the other things that it's taught us as well is it's a small space, and you have to be very strict in keeping things away.
Yeah.
At home, when you've had some food, you just put your plate on the sink and wait until there's enough to fill the dishwasher. Here, you've got to do something about it straight away, because that plate becomes not a hazard, but it becomes a pain in the ass. So right now we've got Leigh's bag under the seat, which needs putting away. We've got a box for the toaster over there. My mobile, my wallet's on there. My hoodie's on the stool. That's in the sink. My mobile's charging. This morning you couldn't even move from one end of the van to the other because we were trying to get ready. We had the pots from last night. We've got to train ourselves to make sure.
Used to a smaller space.
Yeah, and we've been getting frustrated with each other. Like, can you move this? Can you move that? Leigh likes to leave things everywhere.
So
I
does
like
Nick.
I like to leave everything there. We were talking to our friend Stacey and sending her photos of stuff that had been left around, and we had Morrison's bags, we had shoes, we had hoodies, coats just left everywhere. And in a small space like this, you've got to be strict. You've got to keep everything tidy. Otherwise, you're just going to live in a pigsty. The other thing as well is that we haven't really found a place for everything yet. So
No, we need to go through the cupboards and...
we've got crisps in 3 places. We've got cleaning products in 3 places. Leigh's got his tablets in the cutlery drawer. He's got his laptop in the plastics drawer.
We've just got to decide a place for everything.
Yeah.
And say, right, this is the cleaning cupboard, the food cupboard,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
Now, when we went to IKEA, we got more of those storage boxes. We didn't think we were going to need them. We definitely do need them now. We've got them at the lodge. We haven't unpacked them, but we need to utilise the upper sides of the cupboards. So all this space here is not used. So we can put all this in one box and then put another one on top and put more and more in it and actually utilise all the space that we've got in the cupboards.
We need more stick-on mirrors too.
Yes, more
Because the one that
stick-on mirrors.
We put here over the sink, and really, I need another one down there near the bathroom for when I'm getting ready. So
This one in here is for when you're having a shave. I have a wet shave in the sink.
But you were trying to wash up this morning, and I needed to look in the mirror
Yeah.
while I'm getting ready.
But
So
we do
I
have
need
another one
down
on the
there.
back of the door, but
then you're gonna
not
open the door.
inside.
It's just getting used to little things and saying, right, this could be better if it was this way.
Maybe what I'll do is I'll put a fold down mirror, so when you open the door there, you have a mirror that flips down. Do you know what I mean? Like a flip down one. So you've got it here.
It's fine, I'm back. Just need
That
to
is
go.
there, but there's not enough light. That's the other problem. Leigh wanted me to install a light in the cupboard so he could see himself this morning, which I do agree. When I was having a shave, I was like, "Where's my sideburns start?" I couldn't actually see where they started. I almost chopped them off. Also, as well, when we're watching the TV, we have to remember that we have to stow it away. But I am so glad that we've put that new stool in, because we've used that more than this one here. We have said that this one, the first one, the original one here, needs a bottom on it because the air fryer's in there, and when we drag the stool across the floor, we're dragging the air fryer across the floor. That one, we put a bottom in it, so it's got shoes in it, and we can just drag it, and it moves. If you see, it moves really easily across the floor. So the shoes are actually inside it there. That one doesn't. Anything in there is being dragged across the floor by the side of the stool. So we may need to another trip to the garage that we've actually said goodbye to now, and just put like a false bottom in it, just to store things in. But yeah, what are you thinking about it all so far? You did say over dinner you can't wait to get back to the lodge.
Yeah, I'm very, very stuffed.
What's that got to do with Vanlife?
I wish I'd not gone to that pub, it was beautiful, but it's too much food. No, I said to Nick, I'm liking these test things that we're doing.
Short trips.
And then knowing that I'm going back to the lodge. And because also, when you're on Vanlife, obviously me and Nick are together quite a lot anyway, but we do see other people. But when you're in the Vanlife, it's even more, you're together even in a more confined space. So I'm liking.
That just means you need to be more social.
I'm liking
Talk to people.
Yeah, but I'm liking the fact that I know that we're going back this weekend to the lodge. And we've got friends coming, Trace, Neil and Faith, and we're going to see the Disney Wives. So I'm liking the fact that we're going away for a week, and then we've got something to look forward to go back to, and then we'll be ready to go again.
So I said to him,
What
about Europe?
Well,
And his face almost hit the table. He
I
went,
think it'll be different in Europe because
You'll have outdoor space
yeah,
as well.
the weather will be better, so we'll be outdoors a lot more, and we wouldn't be in the van quite as much. So that'll be different. But I'm enjoying it so far. I'm loving that we're somewhere different each night. And Nick said earlier, when he said he was apprehensive about this car park, it was just that
We've said that in every one we've gone to.
everyone is different.
Yeah.
So it's strange but great that you're somewhere new, but your little home is the same inside.
That's the weird bit. We built it in the lodge. We built it at the lodge and we built it at the garage. And inside looks the same, but when we look through the windows, the view's different. It's like when you go on a cruise, isn't it? When you visit on a cruise ship, your room stays the same, but the view changes every day, and it's just like that on a van. And I'm sure another bulb's just gone on one of these strips.
Is it time to relax now?
It is. We're going to watch film. Leigh keeps putting the heating on. He's dressed up like an Eskimo, and then he's putting the heating on, and I'm ending up having to take layers of clothes off. It's
not like,
so warm.
That's another thing that's been different. Nick is always cold at the lodge and I'm always baking.
My feet have been cold
In
here.
it's been different. I'm always cold and Nick's always warm. I don't get it.
Because you're always sat down there. That's why. So this afternoon...
I watched something that's got Alnwick Castle in it.
I've watched it all today.
Yeah, like
I've been getting clips from different...
Dungeons and Dragons apparently was all filmed there.
I think I'd rather watch Transformers.
It's got Chris Pine in it.
Oh, well maybe then.
No cup of tea?
No.
You tired? I am tired actually.
I'm going to get settled for bed soon. It's 9 o'clock at night. We've just got a YouTube channel on, just watching something, chilling. And there's a few cars parked next door with the lights on. I don't know what they're doing. No, can only guess. Right, there's still a lot of people outside. Again, we don't know what they're doing, but they've been doing it for a while.
A camper van's arrived.
A camper van's arrived. So when a camper van arrives, it makes us feel more...
Yeah, like there's other people doing the same thing as us.
So they turned up in the pitch black. It's like 9:30 at night. They turned up in the pitch black. They put their front cab window thermal things on. We don't have that because we put a bulkhead in. They've just got settled down. You can see them making a cup of tea. I've just had a cup of peppermint tea. We're just about to clean his teeth, put something on YouTube, make the bed up. But before we make the bed up, we have to clean his teeth. And then we've done the toilet breaks and things like that. We can get everything washed and done in the sink, do his teeth, and then get in bed.
So on the next vlog, fingers crossed, we are going to the Beamish Outdoor Museum,
which is
literally
100 yards, like to the door.
Yeah. So Nick's going to finish the vlog. Hope you've enjoyed today with us at Brancaster Castle.
No, it's not Brancaster Castle. See if you can say it right.
Alnwick Castle.
Alnwick Castle. Yeah, finally you've said it right in this vlog. We have said that we do need to reorganise these cupboards, but that's in another vlog.
We'll do
anyway,
that back at the lodge.
Shh. Now then, so guys, if you are new to our channel, don't forget to click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, drop us a comment below. We read all comments, and don't forget to scan the QR code on the screen now. If you're on a smart TV, it'll help you subscribe, and you'll get notifications on your menu on your TV that tells you when we have a new video go live. We've got one more night, maybe 2 more nights.
I might sleep under cupboard tonight to let you have a night.
You're going to try that side?
Yeah, to let you have a night without the cupboards.
I don't mind it. Everybody's commenting saying, oh, put something on this, put something on that. I've not banged my head once because I don't sleep under it.
Well, if I bang my head, I'm switching.
You'll hear a bang in the middle of the night and it'll wake him up, no doubt. So good night, guys, and we will see you in the morning. Bye.
On the next one.